Alright folks, we have a brand new Nintendo patent that gives us our best look yet at some of the exciting features of the Switch 2's Joy-Con. And let me tell you, this one is weird, but also super intriguing. Nintendo officially published this patent on February 6th, and it suggests something we've never seen before in a Switch controller. A 180-degree rotating Joy-Con. That means you might be able to attach your Joy-Con upside down on purpose. Sounds strange? Maybe. But there are a lot of potential benefits to this, and today we're going to break it all down. Why Nintendo might be doing this, how it could work, and what this could mean for the future of the Switch 2. But before that, I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for all the love and support on my last video. The response has been absolutely amazing, and seeing so many of you watching, liking, and commenting really means the world to me. I started this journey with a passion for gaming and creating content, and it's because of you, my awesome community, that I get to keep doing what I love. Your support pushes me to keep improving and bringing you even better content. So once again, thank you. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and join the community because there's a lot more exciting stuff coming soon. Now let's jump to today's video. So if you are as excited about the Switch 2 as I am, you already know patent. If not, don't worry, I explained you. So, as you see, patent includes an image that shows the Switch 2 with Joy-Cons mounted upside down. And it is not just a weird angle. This suggests that the left Joy-Con could actually be attached to the right side. And before anyone asks, yes, this is a real patent. Nintendo isn't just throwing out random designs. They're actively exploring this concept for a reason. Now, what's interesting here is that this feature would only make sense if the console automatically detects the change and adjusts the display accordingly. Otherwise, playing upside down would be completely pointless. But here's the thing, Nintendo is all about flexibility. If this works the way it seems, then users could flip their Joy-Cons however they want, which could change how we interact with the Switch 2 in some pretty surprising ways. Now, this isn't the only big Joy-Con change. We already know that the Switch 2 will be ditching the classic rail system in favor of magnetic attachments. This is huge. The original Joy-Con rails were prone to wear and tear, and if you've ever had a Joy-Con get loose over time, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, with magnetic attachments, not only do you get a more secure connection, but it also makes it way easier to swap controllers around. And now that we know about this 180-degree flip function, it makes sense. Because with a rail system, flipping them upside down wouldn't work. But magnets? Suddenly, that's totally possible. Now, you might be thinking, why does this matter? Why would anyone even want to flip their Joy-Cons upside down? Well, let's talk about that. Okay, so Nintendo isn't just making these changes for fun. There are some real reasons why flipping the Joy-Con could be useful. Number one, USB-C and headphone jack placement. The Switch 2 is confirmed to have two USB-C ports, one on the bottom and one on the top. This means users could charge or dock their console in different ways, and flipping the Joy-Cons might make certain configurations more comfortable. Same goes for the headphone jack. If you're lying in bed and want the jack on top instead of the bottom, just flip the controllers and problem solved. Number two, accessibility and comfort. Some players might actually find certain Joy-Con layouts more comfortable when flipped. This could be a huge deal for accessibility, letting people adjust their controller setup in a way that works best for them. Number three, potential for unique game features. Now here's where it gets fun. If Joy-Cons can be attached in any orientation, I guarantee some developers are going to get creative with it. Imagine a game that actually requires you to play with flipped Joy-Cons, maybe for a puzzle mechanic or some wacky control scheme. This could be a fun gimmick for indie developers looking to do something new. Now, there's one more rumor floating around about the new Joy-Con, and this one is wild. There's speculation that the Switch 2's right Joy-Con could have a built-in trackpad or mouse-like function similar to what we see in the Lenovo Legion Go. This could mean better precision for aiming in FPS games, easier navigation in menus and web browsing, potentially even motion controls that work more like a mouse. If this is true, and we combine it with the ability to flip the Joy-Con, we might be looking at one of the most flexible gaming controllers Nintendo has ever made. Now, before we get too excited, let's talk about some potential downsides. Does this really solve any big problems? Right now, it's hard to say if this actually fixes anything or if it's just a cool gimmick. Yeah, being able to flip the Joy-Cons is neat, but will it make a real difference in how we play? At the end of the day, the Switch 2 will need strong software support to make these features truly worthwhile. If developers don't take advantage of them, this could end up as one of those cool but forgotten ideas. What do you think? Is this just a small tweak, or do you see real potential? And will this work in docked mode? If the USB-C ports aren't symmetrical, flipping the Joy-Cons might not work when the console is docked. This could limit how useful the feature actually is. And last but not least, will games support it? If developers don't design their games to recognize flipped Joy-Cons, then this whole feature might be underutilized. Nintendo would need to make sure their own games support it from day one. So what do you think? Are you hyped about the idea of flipping Joy-Cons however you want? Or do you think it's just a small tweak that won't change much? Personally, I think this could be a game changer. Literally. With magnetic attachments, a possible mouse-like function, and this new 180-degree flip feature, the Switch 2's controllers might be the most versatile we have ever seen from Nintendo. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and get ready for more awesome content coming soon. Until next time, keep gaming, stay awesome, and I will see you in the next one.